Ms. Holmes, you got Jamaica August. I've got that. Are y'all doing other paperwork?
I held on the paperwork and the guidance from the court for us, and then we have
Okay.
it ready to send. I just held it May.
Let me get her pulled up. Let's see. You are Jamaica August?
Yes.
And this is 21 36752. And Miss August is currently on probation for, looks like the state jail felony offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle. And there's a motion to revoke that probation.
Yes, sure.
And so where are y'all on?
We have not entered pleas on this case, Judge. We have discussed if the court would consider entertaining a 1244 due to the fact that she has recently found out that she was pregnant. I think her involvement in this offense would suggest that 1244 might be something to consider, but in all honesty, I didn't send the paperwork because if she's pregnant, if she's having all these issues with the positive test that Ms. Kane can discuss, it just, I want to help her. I want to help the baby more than I want to help her, but I know they won't take her in any of our programs because of that. She's been extended on probation, so
Yes, ma'am.
she's towards the end, and it's my understanding from Ms. Holmes, who's worked very hard on it, that she just wants to sit out her time, but you understand my concern with the situation that she's in. It may not be the right thing to do, just to let her go sit there for a little bit of time, and then we have no idea what she's doing and she's pregnant.
And in regards to, I know there was a recent drug patch result. So Ms. August, to my understanding, has denied any substance. The drug patch keeps registering saying cocaine, which was, as I think the results were from last week. And so that's why we asked if she could drug test today, because she has denied being, using those substances. But we do understand the concern, but we wanted to, I guess, shed some light or give, I guess, everyone, let them to breathe a little easier, with her taking a test today showing she didn't have anything in her system.
And she tested in court also, it looks like March 2nd, and tested negative.
Right.
And then there was a drug patch that tested negative back in. So there's been kind of both. How far along are you? That was.
You know how far along you're pregnant?
I just found out literally like 4 days ago. First trimester.
I mean, it's the type of case and the type of issues on a case that a 1244 has been fairly normal. I understand and have the same concerns, but I don't know that forcing anything is the thing to do, or if it's the fair thing to do either.
I just wanted
Yeah.
these issues to be.
I'm with you on
aware.
what I'm concerned about, Miss August. I mean, we're both concerned, and I know everyone here, your probation officer, even your attorney, we're concerned about your baby. My concern for you kind of goes away once I know that you are with child and have had some issues with drugs. We want your baby to be safe, but you've also been on probation for a state jail felony for longer than you would have been doing state jail time with some hiccups. So it makes sense what they're talking about, but if you're having issues, you need to do whatever you need to do to be safe and have your baby be safe. Jamaica August is the intention for Miss August to go today and be
Yes, ma'am.
sentenced. Okay. And all right, ma'am, again, you are Jamaica August.
Yes.
And Miss Holmes, will your client waive the formal reading of the motion?
Yes, Your Honor.
This August, in cause number 21 36752, I have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Shows that you were placed on probation November 28th of 2022 for the state jail felony offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle. And that was a 2-year deferred probation, and that's been extended. Is that correct?
Yes.
It alleges you violated your probation. Count 1 alleges that you committed the new offense of resisting arrest, search, or transport on August 10th of 2025. Is that true or not true?
That's true.
Count 2 alleges that you committed the offense of criminal trespass on August 10th of 2025. And is that true or not true? Count 3 alleges that you failed to remain off the premises of any bar, tavern, or lounge, and that you were at Little Woodrow's August 10th of 2025. Is that true or not true?
Sure.
Count 4 alleges that you were at a location other than your residence at approximately 1:37 a.m. on August 10th of 2025. Is that true or not true? Count 5 alleges that you failed to abstain from the use of any and all intoxicating substances, including alcohol, and that you provided a urine sample July 29th of 2025 that tested positive for marijuana. Is that true or not true? And then count 6 alleges that you're behind in your court assessed fees. Is that true or not true? Did you enter your pleas of true to counts 1 through 6 freely and voluntarily? And did you plead true to those counts because they're all actually true? I have here on the tablet some documents that, oh, it's county jail, not state jail. Correct.
Plus 44, yes.
Okay, there's a spot for county jail.
Yes.
With y'all's permission, I'll
Yes,
make
ma'am.
that change. Okay, I have some documents here on the tablet that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you sign these, did you go over them with Ms. Holmes?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes.
And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
State tenors number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. August is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1 through 6 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty and revoke your probation. And at this time, I find you guilty of the state jail felony offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 8 months in the Jefferson County Jail under section 1244 of the Penal Code. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, so you have waived your right to appeal. I also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Ms. Holmes. Good luck to you, ma'am. I really do. We all hope that you make the changes that you need to, so you can raise your babies and nobody else. All right, you can go back to the bailiff.